What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of Everquest Old School.
And guys, we are joined by. You want me to continue, or
Go for it.
I wasn't sure what you were going to do with that one.
Try to channel you.
Oh yeah, keep going. Yeah, I want to hear it, man. I want to hear the whole thing.
Oh no, I'm not. I already lost my groove.
No, do it. Come on, show us what I sound like. I want to hear it.
Stella will help you find your new groove, dude. Get up with Stella. Come on.
Oh yeah.
That's how Stella got a groove back, baby. Whoa!
They're tripping me up.
Welcome to my world.
One,
got his group back.
And there goes the intro out the window. we're actually joined tonight by a lot of people, and this is actually one of the best groups I've ever been in, just because it's a lot of cloth, which always makes for a good group. I'm going to go from the top down on my group list here. Myself, of course, at the top of the list because I'm awesome and short. A-Labs the Gnome, a.k.a. WarpedJesterGaming on YouTube. My little gnome Wizzy. Right below that, we've got Carolyn, my loving wife, my cleric, my little keeper of health. I love
Band-Aid Chucker 9000.
Yes.
Yeah, I toss band-aids very rapidly.
Actually, 9,001, just so she's over 9,000. And in addition to that, you heard Biddy Betty in the background.
Drk Biddy Betty the mage.
What was you going to say there?
Bitty bitty.
I almost said Shalara the shaman, okay?
Yeah.
Next on our list,
Like
we've
you going to
got...
say some other word.
I would never say anything like that.
And that's the next person on our list here, which is Adelard. Who's too busy polling, apparently.
Awkward.
Come
Yeah,
on,
he has a couple incoming.
Here I am. Hey. A.K.A. BushidoBull.
And then below that, we've got Kithis the Mage.
Get us the mage.
I already said that.
Just
And I like chicken.
Necro stealer.
And he likes chicken.
And I'm a 5-head. Woo!
As he is a 5-head mage, which is really good at basically being lazy and having his pet do all the work.
Nope.
And then last but not least,
That's what pets are
another
for.
wonderful and awesome
children.
person, because he's a true, pure magic person, Sir Blast-a-Lot.
Hey guys, AC Gamer, the interrupting wizard here.
Crom count the dead.
Oh, and so are you still doing your intro, or?
No, go ahead.
I didn't want to do it again.
Which time?
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt you again. I do apologize the first time. So what do you think of this area so far, and the group of people we got with us?
Wow, that's really loud. What the crap?
Yeah, that's really, really, really loud. It's quieter.
Spell
Perfect.
effects.
That happens sometimes when I open my bags. When I open my bags, sometimes when I'm filling with, like, I'll open a box, but it sounds fine. But when I open my bags, it's like super loud, man. It's
Yeah.
really weird.
Especially if you open all of them at the same time.
I am quite officially and thoroughly out of mana.
Mono.
Med break,
Yeah,
guys.
my ability's not ready yet.
Now you guys have been going on alpha for the Null Fangs. You were saying you can turn them into two different places, and what's the benefit of either one? Is there one that
Well-
you guys favor more than the other?
I like the one inside South Kinos at the because you get moonstones, which you can then go to another place and turn in.
And where's that other place? Do you know where it is? Is it close by?
Do you know where the little named dwarf that
Oh.
rolls out onto the docks?
We got to know on
It's
the
in
clear.
there. A McNeil guy in the back.
Oh, okay, so it's close over here. It's in the area.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to
How
show
many
that
can you
off,
turn
guys.
at a
And
time?
for those of you who don't know BushidoBull, he actually does videos on P99 just for quests. So if you're kind of interested in maybe seeing how that's done, I would highly suggest going over to his channel, checking it out, and finding out a lot more about these hidden quests that, frankly, I missed the first time around. Did you guys do a lot of quests? I think I did like a handful at max.
You gotta take a look at it because you actually showed me one of the no quests that I didn't know about.
Well, I mean, that's like one that's very, very few and far in between compared to the amount of knowledge that you know about. I mean, we're kind of tooting each other's horns here, but to be honest, guys, when we go into a new zone, he knows like there's like 15, 20 quests in that area, and he's like, oh, we just got to do this, 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 and this, and this, and we level so quickly doing it with items that we're getting off of the mobs that we're already killing anyways. So, if you don't want to watch his channel, but you're kind of interested in Quest, I mean, you can always go on the wiki and find most of this information out yourself. Or
That's where I get it.
Yeah,
mostly.
Bushido, it's your fang.
Hold on.
or you can do it the old-fashioned way, guys, which is just to go into a zone and hail every NPC and see what they have to say. That is what we had to do when the game first came out, and you can kind of get into the roleplay of like what the characters want, because they will roleplay with you. They want you to say certain words. You actually have to type it out, and they will be like, "Oh, you're the scum of the earth because you're a necro," or they'd be like, "Oh, thank God, there's a healer here, and we've been waiting for somebody to save us." So they are getting into the whole roleplay aspect, and it's kind of a cool part of the game that I think most people miss in the new ones. Like Everquest 2, I just skip past most of what people say in those games just so I can get the quest and be like, oh, okay, this is the update. I need to go kill 7 mobs and come back. Are you kind of like that as well?
Yeah, well, it's because it makes things easy. And don't get me wrong, for people who aren't in the know, this is one of the things about the original EverQuest is you didn't have the cutesy little markers above people's heads, and you just click a button to reply to whatever, and you have a habit of just spam clicking through till you get the quest and run with it. Like AC was saying, you actually had to hail the NPC, and then you look at the text, and in the text would be a bracketed word or two, and you have to formulate the right response and say, hey, we were having a lot of issues with gnolls. You say, what gnolls? And you go through that process. So you actually read the text. You actually understood what was going on because you had to.
Oh yeah, you had to do a extreme situation on that one, guys, because when you were done, there was no box that said, oh, go kill 7 of these creatures. If you didn't read the text, you had no idea what you were supposed to do and no idea what you were supposed to bring back. In fact, even if you read the text, sometimes you were completely clueless at what you needed to go get. And they would tell you to get stuff that were nowhere near you. Not like new games where, oh, those creatures you need are like 4 feet away from you. Some of the times, they're like 20, 30 zones away, and you have to go to a great deal of those just to get those items. So very, very difficult at times, which is kind of why I shied away from doing a lot of quests. Because you might get one that sounds interesting, one that's easy. Oh, I just want some giant toes. And you don't find out that, oh, giants are like level 35, and their toes don't drop that often. And, it's a very hard quest to do. Now, did you do a lot back in the day or no?
Yeah, I tried to what I could. Back in the day, not as much. Mostly the quests were very focused, and it wasn't even a matter of exploring and looking for the quests. It was specifically, hey, there's a particular item I want, and then looking up the quest on the wiki to see how you do it. It wasn't very exploratory. This time around, especially being a newbie, oh yeah. I mean, when you first get into a game, hail everything or look up on the wiki or however you like to do it, because there's XP is not as fast in this game as people are accustomed to with newer games. And so doing these quests really help kind of move things along. So if you're a little bit impatient in that regard, it's actually worth the time to seek out these little quests because they'll give you the armor, they'll give you the better weapons, they'll give you the XP, the faction, etc. It'll help level you up faster.
And the armor, go ahead.
Bitty Betty's giving head to labs.
What? That was kind of a weird thing to throw in there. Are you guys? You guys are getting busy with each other. What's going on there? He's married over here, guys.
He's trolling with head.
Oh, good
I
lord!
have no idea.
Not that again.
Oh, we got an ad up here, guys. Yeah, as you can see, most of us who are cloth armor are still wearing, pretty much nothing. We may have a robe on, but beyond that, not much else. So in this game, not only do you not level fast, but you don't get equipment very fast. And the equipment that you get makes a huge, huge difference with just, 1 or 2 extra points. I compare it to EverQuest 2, but in that one, some of the items you get, they will have like 200, 300, 400 wisdom or stamina, or they go even higher than that, 1,500, 20,000. I actually just saw recently on one of the EverQuest 2 videos that I was watching, just for one piece of armor. It's nuts. In this game, one AC or one strength or one wisdom, you will notice a difference in how your character is able to fight or take hits.
I'm gonna
Also, on EverQuest 2, doesn't your equipment and clothing and stuff take damage?
Yeah, it does take damage, but you get it so quickly that most of the time you are out leveling your equipment before you're getting your next set. Like, you're just waiting for the next set to be equipable. In this game, it's the exact opposite. You'll get equipment before you get the level to really kill that mob yourself, and you're saving up for it, or somebody gives it to you, and you can wear pretty much any piece of armor in this game at level 1. Granted, there's certain pieces such as the epics that you have to get to a certain level to start. I believe there's a few exceptions with some of the classes. They can even get it, like the rogue one you guys were saying. They can do the incubable, which is at like level 2 or something.
The shaman epic doesn't. There's nothing that has to go into the planes or anything, so they could do it at like 20.
I'm gonna interrupt real quick.
And just their special ability for the epic won't proc.
We're the only people in the zone.
Nice. So we own the whole zone. Now, this is not a zone that's going to be hugely camped, guys. For one, it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. This is not one of the common places. If you want to see the most people and group with the most people, my suggestion would be to start a good race over in Greater Fadar, or an evil race over with the Dark Elves. Because if you start one with the Troll or the Ogres, you're not going to see a lot of people in the swamps. You will see a few, but you won't see too many. If you start over in the Evil City, where the Dark Elves spawn, you're going to see a ton of players. And Greater Fadar, you're going to see a ton of players to group with. So, depending on how you want to go about it. If you want to have that experience with lots of people, or if you want to go that solo route. And A-Labs, you were saying you kind of went solo the first time.
Yeah, pretty much, because the people who got me into the game, real life people, they were already up in their at least late teens, if not 20s, starting out, and they got me into the game. So I'm a low level nobody. So they just kind of gave me directive, and so I spent first part of my life just obviously typical thing of soloing in East Freeport, and then basically killing bears and wolves and whatnots.
Oh, train, guys, train.
Oh, crap, we got 3 guys.
Basically,
It's only
doing a whole
3, I
shit.
believe.
Okay, I freaked out because I saw him training to a blast. My bad, guys.
No worries.
If you,
freaked out.
if you want to see lots and lots and lots of people when you first start out, Freeport area, because of EC Tunnel.
Yep, that's actually a good place to go. That's actually like I say, I spent a lot of time at East Commons. I did eventually end up getting into orc groups, and trying to level up that way, which is usually good XP for not only the group but for the belts you turn in.
Yeah, over in Freeport. And that group, by the way, guys, is still always camp. So if you want to go over there, you're more than welcome to. Just give yourself a little bit of a head start before you want to actually play, because you may have to sit on a waiting list for 20-30 minutes before you can get into them. Sometimes a little bit longer, actually, but it's still camp like it was back in the day. Now,
Carrie?
Which one was that?
what are you talking about, the orc camps?
Was it the orc camps, the 1 and 2?
Yeah, I think there's a no fang over there for you.
Yep, it's right over here where I'm standing.
There's 2 reds up there. I don't want to pull that.
Now, Carowin, you were saying you were primarily group-based. Did you find that you had a different experience with where you started and where you kind of went and hunted?
Yeah, I'll be honest, I have a really hard time remembering. 10 years and 4 kids will do that to you, but yeah, I just kind of went wherever my group was going. I remember spending a lot of time in Paludal Caverns.
Paladol Caverns.
Paludal
Place.
Caverns?
However you want to say it. I say
Yeah, they are the troll police over here. Believe me, I know.
Wait, I know. It's
You know what she's
the
talking about.
Paladin Caverns.
there you go.
Excuse me.
I can't even remember any other zones just off the top of my head. But no, I went wherever my group went. And I lucked out in that my friends that got me into the game went ahead and started lower level characters to play along with me and kind of help me out, and really held my hand in getting my character started and getting familiar with gameplay and zones and how everything worked.
Oh, that's great. I mean, I know with mine, with this group that we got going on right now, Thuum is kind of like the same driving force that you were talking about there, where for me, I am more than fine. Somebody's doing like the Freddy Krueger thing in the back or something. Yeah, I hear the
Oh, I'm
know
trying
that
not to
was there.
laugh
That was
too loud
good.
because I just gave a Labs a pearl necklace.
Oh my god.
What? What's going on?
I don't know if you want to answer to that one, man.
I want a pearl necklace.
But yeah, I will get bogged down in a zone until I actually absolutely have to leave it because I'm no longer getting an experience anymore. And Thuum, you know, he has it in him to just be like, let's go hunt something else every like 5 minutes. So we're constantly going to like new zones because of him. Which is an amazing feeling. I mean, you do want to go out and kind of see the sites and see the different zones and find out which ones that you click with, because you may not like certain zones like Unrest and Mistmore or Train Heavy. Kind of a nightmare if you ask me in some situations. Whereas High Keep and High Pass, a little bit less so. You know, you might be a little bit safer there in the groups. They may not be as many spots to camp. Actually, in the High Pass, there's only really 2 spaces to camp, the Orcs or the Gnolls. And unless you're in either one of those groups, you're just kind of out of luck. In High Keep, you pretty much, nowadays anyways, only have one thing to camp, right there at the top of the stairs. And that stair group will pretty much take the entire bottom. The first and the basement floor, everything, they will pull. So not a lot of space for it. Whereas Unrest, you'll have 5, 6 places for different groups to be. Same thing for Mistmore.
Still the difference.
But
You know where
go ahead.
You know where I'm looking forward to going at around level 30. I think we could probably do it close to where we're at now. Is the Giant Fort in Frontier Mountains. I remember I got good memories of that place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go over there, and that's a good place to get the
Giant
forest loop. The forest loop, yeah.
Well, we did that a little while back, didn't we?
No, that's the one in Worst Lakes Woods. I'm talking about the one in Frontier Mountains.
Oh, and they both drop it.
Yeah, I think the one in Frontier Mountains actually has a better chance to drop one. So, and we need to get you a couple of those.
Plus, there's some giants in Burning Woods too.
Yeah, and I think they even have a better chance because they're higher level. So,
Burning Woods is a pretty cool zone. It's
I love it.
a zone full of trees that look like they've already been burned. What's that?
Nebuchadnezzar, the dragons, the name dragons.
Did you fight him back in the day? Did you get killed for
I
him?
owned him all day long.
Okay. What did he drop?
He dropped stuff for the Mage Epic.
Oh, nice. So did you every time you killed him, did you call it out, and a mage would run by and pick it up, or was it something like?
What I would do is that section of the epic, I would gather all of them except for that one item that was tradable, and then I would say do a multi-quest for that portion.
Oh, okay. So you were selling them for money then.
Yeah.
Nice. And how many people did you manage to sell that to? Was that a very popular thing?
About a half dozen. At least I got them that section of their epic, because the Mage Epic is the hardest epic to do.
Really?
I remember people saying that. I don't remember exactly why it was, but I remember
some of the sky mobs. Sky mobs.
That's a zone I never went to. Did you guys go to it? It was dangerous because if you fell from the planet, you had to have levitation on all the time. So you would normally get like the Pegasus cloak or another item that gave you levitation, because if it failed for any reason, if it went off in the battle because you got dispelled, or just ran out because somebody didn't put it back on you, for even half a second, you would fall because you're in the sky. And when you fell, you would land in Freeport, and I think you immediately died, right, from the fall damage?
No, you landed in the water.
Oh, okay, so you didn't die. Well, I mean, you're still down on the bottom. I don't even know how you get back up there. Was it a wizard teleport, a druid? What was
Yeah.
the entrance?
Well, when I was doing it, we would go through one of the planes, and you would get this. You have to go buy this particular stone, and you go up and give the NPC the stone, and it would just teleport you in.
Oh, when they did the druid rings and the wizard rings, and you could just walk up to them and hail them and get teleported over different places.
Yeah, it was something after the planes of knowledge.
Yeah, yeah. So, do you remember which one it was though? Was it a druid ring or a wizard one? What did it look like?
Crud.
Oh, okay. It's I don't know. That would be one that I really want to go to. I never went there. I went to all the other planes. That's just the one and only plane that, for whatever reason, people really didn't really camp very much. I think maybe it's just too difficult.
Oh, that's not good.
What's up?
This guardsman. Very nice. Gotta burn it down. Let's see what kind it is. Oh, it's red, baby.
It's a red. Red mouth. We're doing red. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he has a lot of hit points.
Back off, Carol.
Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there.
And don't be so close, Carolyn. Your spells have range.
Well, I wasn't before.
Holy crap, he killed that pet with one hit.
Yeah, he's hitting hard, man.
Wow.
And he has a lot of hit points. Oh, yeah, he's running, yeah. Dang, he went through my entire power.
Sweet Jesus, no!
Yeah, you should just let him run it instead of rooting him there.
Yeah, I was in the process of casting root.
Oh my god, that was so close.
My anal cavity.
Jeez, guys, that guy is tough.
You gave anal one door.
A cavity, man.
You run off, I root your ass.
Do it.
Sit. Sit. Good paladin.
Hold on.
That stung.
Who's beating on who?
I think it's somebody up here. It's somebody who's kind of using our group for a little bit of security. Yeah, they're just picking up the leftover mobs that we got up here on the top, and occasionally we'll run down here when the mobs are spawning a little too fast.
Someone give this a heal.
Oh no, I'm fine, guys. I'll regen my health back.
Or Bitty Betty, give him some bandages.
Get hosed.
As soon as I sit down, I'll be fine. I just want to get my pet situated.
I can't wait till you can summon bandages for us, man.
I can summon a stack of 20.
Oh, can you? Well, you need to use some of those, man.
Yeah, you're right. I actually have some on me, you know. I just forgot about them until you said something right then.
We have a Band-Aid party.
And the stuff the mages can summon is amazing. You get some really, really good pet weapons.
Levitation rings at 44, I believe.
Yeah, I love using those things, man.
Those things are so fun. We used to do base jumping in Kunark.
Oh, can someone summon some more Band-Aids?
Does it work instantly? Like if you jump off something and put it on halfway through, do you get levitate halfway through?
Click it on you, then it's on you, then you just climb a wall and then fly across the sky.
Oh no,
I don't
it's
have enough
clicky
mana.
effect. It's clicky effect.
And can you click it while you're actually falling, or no? You have to be on the ground.
Yeah, if you got enough distance you in the ground, you can.
Yeah, there's a giant wizard type spire in Kunark that's super tall. When you can get to the top of it, you can't even see the ground. So you get the ring in hand, so to speak, and leap, and you try to get as close to the ground as you can before you click it.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to try that, guys. We're gonna kill ourselves a few times, I imagine, but we're gonna do that.
Chicken.
No brewer just ran by us.
Scrawny Noel. I don't know where he's
Oh,
going.
wait a minute, I picked up the guy over there. Oh. Okay, I'm sitting down for a bit.
What about you, Thum? You gonna try that? You think that's something you're gonna be interested in?
Try what, sir?
Jumping off the wizard spires?
Yeah, I've already tried that, man. It didn't work out too well.
You didn't have your parachute. You need that little ring with you.
Hey, I have some Band-Aids, 4 for 4.
No, if you're
Yep, here they are right here.
If you're gonna jump off of the spires, you have to have 100,000 plat on you.
What for? Take your land order?
Okay.
You wouldn't even be able to move with
and make a crater.
You wouldn't even be able to move with that much flat on you.
You do know that all that coin's going to shower like it's raining from heaven.
I don't mind.
That would actually be interesting.
What did I miss? I mean, everybody's all
I pulled something a little too tough. And
if only coin went everywhere when you died.
If only what was that?
If only coin went everywhere when you died.
It would be like Diablo.
Actually,
Yeah, it would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually for all the gaming that I've done for all those many years, I actually learned a terminology rather late in life, and that terminology is actually when I was playing Minecraft, and the terminology is yard sailing.
I don't think I've ever heard that one. What does that mean?
You know, when you die in Minecraft, everything spatters everywhere.
Right.
Yep.
Yard sale.
Oh, holy crap! Who was it? Was it Caffeinator Man or was it you that had the God armor like ×3 or something like that?
That was Calf. It was definitely Calf.
Yeah, and we were in the mob arena, and some low-level person went in there, just joined the server. We died, and he was in the process of hitting /back to get right back to his corpse. And she picked it all up, and then she was like, "Oh my God, I got God armor!" And everybody was bragging, and they were like, "Yeah, you got it from that other guy." And they were talking about Calf, man, and Calf was kind of ticked off about losing that stuff. So yeah, that definitely. It's definitely a thing. That's rough when that happens. I never knew that there was a saying for it, but that makes sense. Have you done that in Minecraft, or do you even play Minecraft?
Oh, very much so.
What's some of the things that you guys have built in there? What's your favorite building or object?
First of all, I play primarily modded Minecraft. The BlackBurrow Gaming Group actually has a custom mod pack that we put together, and add maybe or not. I'm more of a tech head when it comes to doing like logic and
Where's that guy
whatnot.
going?
Yeah, they're bugged out.
And,
They're going somewhere weird. Sorry, I didn't mean to
Kind
interrupt you.
of building technical stuff that works for the group. I've never been kind of a solo person. I don't build things for myself. I build things for the masses.
So what are
Somebody's killing something behind me.
what are some of the stuff you've built? You talking about like trapdoors, bridges?
The server runner currently is still pretty young. It's a few months old, but we're still building stuff up. The last server we had for quite a few years, I built a community data center. One of the mods we had is called AE, which is basically the theme of it was it's a digital storage. So it digitizes all your items, puts them on the hard drives. And so I actually built a building called the data center and put in these racks, look like server racks, all through it, and then shoved drives into it. And everybody on the server, we had a kind of a community mentality. So everybody just kind of shared everything. We all stored it in that main system. So for like 20 plus people, is every single piece of cobblestone and redstone thing they ever had put into it.
That's cool. That actually sounds pretty interesting. Did the server take the feel of like modern day society with like hard drives and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, the for that particular mod, that's exactly how everything was stored. It's like that. So just we're thinking of the past for that.
And the new server, what's that going to look like when you guys are done with it?
We're keeping some of the common themes from the old server and changing a few things up. So basically, the reason why we do a custom modded mod pack is because we never really found a prefabbed pack that really worked for us. One of the key things that really kind of got our ruffles up is almost every single mod nowadays has an ability to teleport either the players or mobs or items instantaneously, like ender chests, but public access wise. So you can basically run 10,000 blocks out, do mining, put it into a special chest, and have it instantly automatically pulled out at your base and processed and everything else, or to have stuff sent to you like torches and whatnot, so your bags are always full. And we were more of a, I guess you call us a logistics server. So we want to kind of do away with those elements and actually do something along the lines of make things a little more challenging. So we created our mod pack around the idea of basically no teleportation. We've taken out everything we possibly can. We have a gentleman's agreement not to use anything that can. And we do a lot of logistics. The last server we had, and one of the elements we're carrying over to this server, is that we have a main town. Like most community servers, you have a kind of a spawn town that people build stuff into. But then people tend to kind of go off on their own, make their own little private compound, and end up a lot of times just kind of duplicating what somebody's already done. So what we've done is we've come up with an idea of we have our spawn town as our main hub city, but then when people want to move off, we encourage them to pick up a theme and actually make a themed town. So like on our old server, for example, we had our main hub city, which had the main data storage, but then we had peripheral cities like Forestry Town that produced wood. And we had everything connected via a rail system with Railcraft. So we actually had cities that were interconnected and automated to ship goods into and out of the main hub city.
That's cool. I like the idea behind that.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. And the logistics of creating automated systems, like we had B-Town that was very focused on making certain items, and one of the items that they delivered to the main town was a particular charge.
Please, pet, please.
Data you
Red mob.
ganked,
Red mob.
Kithus's thing.
Well, we left it there for too long, but yeah, it's all right. We'll get more.
Dude, I wasn't paying attention. My bad,
Here's
guys.
another one for you then, Kith.
All right, appreciate it, man.
So, are you guys are you gonna open that up to the public, or are you gonna kind of keep that with just a small group of friends?
The mod pack itself will become public eventually. There's still a lot of kinks we want to iron out with it, but the server itself is a white server for Bottle Rocket Gaming. It's not that it's like lockdown private per se. It is for Bottle Rocket gamers, and we aren't your typical, forgive the term, but fogged mirrored whitelist. Just because you're human doesn't mean you're still going to get in. We want to get to know you, make sure you're a good fit. We do happen to have a lot of YouTube talent that is on our server, and we'll make sure that there's a friendly and consistent environment out there.
Great. That sounds pretty cool, man. Sounds like something, if it ever gets kind of opened up a little bit, that me and, Hydros will definitely want to check out.
Oh, I would encourage you guys, if you guys enjoy Minecraft, modded Minecraft is I've long since learned, isn't anything that's going to take away from that experience. I still love vanilla, love it to death, but it's nice to have a different kind of feeling and gameplay, and that's what that modded is.
Right. Well, go ahead.
Sorry, but Sir Blast, Adderlards, and Alabs have fangs sitting on the ground.
Okay, see what I just looted?
Adderlard's really low.
Null skin. We need to get at least one of those for our monks.
Did you just get hit, Sir Blast?
Oh, and I fell off the...
Oh, okay. I thought it looked like you got rocked by something. I was worried.
That thing hit hard.
I got some ads here. But yeah, I mean, it's for now, because we were such noobs when it came to... I got two of them on me. Oh, this is going to hurt.
Help him.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
Save his life.
Yeah, because me and Thum just came to the Minecraft series, just recently. We're really late to the ball on that one, but we're greatly enjoying it, and we wanted to start with vanilla because we are so noobed at it. It's been a few months now, and so I think we're both kind of, wanting to try out some of the mods. We wanted to see, I've been told there were like tower defense mods for it, and, just like Mario Kart themed mods, and it'd be really cool to try some of those. Have you done any of those yet, or no?
Yeah, there's a lot of gameplay type elements in Minecraft. I've played on like the Hypixel stickers that have game events. Now, to be clear, that there's a lot of times there's like when you talk about the different types like tower defense, things like that. Those are well and truly vanilla Minecraft, but they tend to use command block or the tricks of the trade, so to speak, to make it a different experience. And this is one of the things I do appreciate about Minecraft and being a true sandbox game, is that the devs do make a big effort to allow people to play with the system. This is just outside of mods. This is just making vanilla Minecraft something that can be so much more, like the mini games or like adventure maps and etc. And those are a lot of fun. And then you get into the world of actual mods. People actually create new elements that plug into, alter, or add to the existing Minecraft. And again, it's a whole different world.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's kind of where the future of gaming is going to go, is allowing the people who play the game to create the content that they want. Because if you think about it, the man hours that people invest into Everquest is going to blow away what any company could ever produce or pay for on their own. And you see it with Minecraft all the time. Just the servers people come up with, the beautiful architecture people come up with. There's no way they would sit there and do that stuff and have it come out nearly as thoughtful and logical to the way they did it.
Yeah.
But
I absolutely agree.
I think, guys, we don't want to go too long on these episodes, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. I do want to thank everybody for coming out. If you do enjoy our videos, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It definitely helps all of our channels. Head on over to Hydros Inc., BushidoBull, WarpedJesterGaming, guys. Sorry, I don't know why I get your name wrong all the time. It trips me up. Yeah, but head on over to his channel. Really good content, guys. I love watching his Rocket League and just so many more videos over there. Drk Dragn and Carowin, if you guys all want to say something before we head out.
Don't forget to visit AC Gamer too.
Absolutely.
And again, guys, thanks for watching. We will all catch you next time.
Subscribe.
Bye.
Subscribe.